Hey guys, it's GameFace here and welcome back to episode 15 of my Leicester City career mode. Now today we've got, again, some more important matches to play. Got this game against Stoke coming up, which I'm not too sure whether I will be playing or not. And then afterwards, I think we've got a game against Newcastle in the Cup and then Arsenal, I think. Yes, sorry, not Arsenal, Liverpool. And that is at home. We've got a little bit of a break in between that. I don't know if that's internationals or not. I don't think it will be, because aren't we in charge of England? Yeah, we are, so maybe it's just another cup competition I'm not part of. Before we get into this episode, if we could go hit 20 likes on this video, it'd be absolutely fantastic. Also, don't forget to go subscribe as well if you haven't already, and let's get right onto things. And another thing I want to quickly speak about is what happens at the end of this Leicester City career mode. We are 23 games in, is it? Yes, 23 games in. There's obviously 38 in a season, so 15 left. And I want to talk about what happens at the end of this season. Do you guys want me to continue this career mode? Let me know in the comments. Or do you think I should change it after just this first season? Obviously, it depends, I think, on how we do in this season. We're currently 10th, which isn't great. But I still think we can get in the European places. Whether I should continue it or not, I'm not 100% sure on. I have created a thumbnail already for a possible Valencia career mode. Whether that is something you guys will be interested in, again, let me know in the comments. And there are a few other teams as well that I'd like to do it with. I've obviously done it with a lot of English teams recently. So I was tempted by, again, going abroad to like Valencia or something. That'd be quite good. Other teams I do have down, though, 2 English sides, West Ham and Newcastle could be possibilities, and also Napoli as well. So let me know what you think of that. And like I say, I've got a Valencia career mode thumbnail done already. That should hopefully be on screen now if I've remembered to put it in. And let me know what you think about that in the comments, if you think that's a good idea or not. And yeah, let's go on with this series now. Hopefully, we can get ourselves a couple of wins in this episode. First of all, we are going to be doing some player drills. We've got these 5 players again that we'll be hopefully trying to upgrade if we can. Yeah, I think 2 of them have gone up on their stats, nothing in their overalls though. And let's move on to this Stoke City game. I don't think I will be playing it. I'm pretty sure it's going to be simmed, this one. Yeah, I'm going to risk this one and sim it just because I want to get to the Newcastle and Liverpool games in this episode. So I can't really do that if I don't sim this game. We are going to sim it through the calendar. I never really know which way this is going to go. Could really do with another 3 points. Oh, we've lost 1-0. 1-0. Oh my god, that is not good news for us. Suspension over now for Robert Huth, who comes back. And we do have now Newcastle in the FA Cup to play. So that's going to be a tough match yet again. Hopefully the players are okay to play this match. Okay, this is the team we're going to be playing with against Newcastle. Hopefully we can get ourselves another win. What I've decided to do here is actually, in fact, I need to take off Schmeichel and put in Drakowski in goal with it being a cup game. But I have rotated the team around a little bit because of the game that we had recently. Amad comes in at right back. That's due to an injury, though. That's Olkowski, who's injured at the moment. Huth comes in, obviously, and same with Shawcross, he's at the back. Fuchs. Chowdhury starts at CDM. We're obviously playing the 5 in midfield, so Kante and Drinkwater just in front of him. Sané on the left, Dyer on the right rather than Mahrez and Vardy up front. Went with Dyer just because he's faster, and I thought I'd just rest Mahrez for the Liverpool game, and hopefully we can get ourselves another win. Let's see, though, can we beat Newcastle? We are at home. It's obviously going to be a tough game yet again. They are all tough on world class, and hopefully we can get ourselves a win. Here we go. I'm after another performance like the Man City performance where we won 3-0 in the previous episode. Hopefully that's something that we can do, but like I say, it really does depend on what sort of tactics Newcastle play as well. I think Man City did make it fairly easy for us playing a 4-4-2, and obviously putting 5 in midfield seemed like the obvious thing to do. No way. How has he got it in there? Oh, again, you've got to put it down to the keeper, I think, for that one. I mean, that's poor defending, I know, obviously. Just don't know why I'm trying to dive in there, but I don't know how he's got it in from that angle. Not good enough, that keeping. You've got to keep it out on your front post like that. I'm losing the game 1-0. Dyer looking to play in. Kante! Oh, and it's 1-1. That's much better. Not too much longer after they scored. And as you can see, this is a brilliant bit of play here. Vardy trying to play over to Dyer. No, first time, and then he just hits it into the back of the net. Brilliant stuff. 1-1, and a good bit of play, that one. And that is it for the first half. Still drawing the game 1-1. It's been a good first half for us, actually. We have played some decent football. I think I need to make 1 or 2 changes. I think Chowdhury needs to come off for a little bit. It's nice to play for 45 minutes, but I think he does need to come off. We'll bring on Camarasa instead. And I think Sané needs to move on to the right-hand side. It doesn't really feel right having him on the left-hand side. I know he's actually left-footed, isn't he? I thought he was right, by the way, he was playing the game. I think we'll swap him round and take off Dyer, and we'll put Gray on that left-hand side. Hopefully that improves us for the next 45 minutes. We might make another change, though, 15 minutes in. Right, I think we need to make the final change. It's going to be taking Danny Drinkwater off, and we're going to bring on Okazaki. That means we're going to also change the formation a little bit. We'll play 4-4-2 attack, and obviously have Okazaki just in behind Jamie Vardy. I think we need to do that because we are struggling a little bit now. I think our Marty's struggling at right back as well. I don't know if I can maybe bring somebody on that could play right back. I know we're obviously out of subs. Can anybody else play right back? I might go with Shawcross. Maybe that'll suit us a bit better. Vardy looking for Okazaki. There seems to have nobody back here. Okazaki's, there's a good chance. Can we play it across to Vardy? Yes, 2-1, 77 minutes in. Brilliant bits of play. Again, we've had to play on the counter-attack. We've had loads of pressure on our defence recently, but we've managed to, again, get over the pitch. They only had 2 players back, and one of them, I think, that's John Joe Shelby, isn't it? But a brilliant finish with Vardy, and we're winning the game 2-1. Final chance for Newcastle into the 90th minute. They've got themselves a corner. The goalkeeper's up. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's Dragowski again. After he played so well for us as well for most of the time, the last 2 games he's played has been awful. Oh, 2-2. We kept the ball so well for the last few minutes, and that was virtually the last kick of the game. Again, Dragowski not doing good enough. I suppose Schmeichel might not have done much better. He isn't that tall, so probably would have been the same result, to be honest. But yeah, that's frustrating to concede with the last kick of the ball. We should have a replay, though, I think. But it's not like we've gone out due to that goal. Do have another leg to play, but that obviously means we've got an extra game now on the calendar. So yeah, that's not going to be good for our players. Okay, we've got Alkowski returning from injury now, which is good news for us. We desperately need him at right back. Our Marty was all over the place in that previous game. We've also got a scout report to look at. I think we'll take this young goalkeeper in. And, his attacker doesn't look too bad. We'll sign him up. No, and yeah, I think we'll go with Javi Perez, see what he's like as well. We've got this game against West Brom now. It has just appeared as we've rescheduled a game or something like that. I don't really know, to be honest. And we are 4 points behind them. I think we desperately need to win this game, but I can't really afford to play it in this episode. Again, because I think we've got more important games that we could try and get to, which is obviously the Liverpool game. So I think we have to sim this game against West Brom. Whether we do it through the calendar, I think we'll just do it through the usual way. I'll change around the team and I'm back in a second. And this is the team that I've gone with. You can see Alkowski starts. I feel like I have no choice but to do that, really. The only other option is obviously Delat, but I'm not a huge fan of him. But that is the rest of the team that I've gone with. Vardy starts up front. We've had to make a few changes because of the tiredness from the couple of days ago when we last played. So it's going to be a tough game, this one. Again, we're going to submit through this time the usual way. And hopefully we can beat West Brom. We really need the 3 points here. They've beaten Man City recently. Got a draw against Chelsea, I think it also said as well. So it's not going to be an easy game. 20 minutes in, still 0-0. We need to try and find a goal in the first half, ideally. 35 minutes in, still nothing other than that booking for Morrison. And Delat's come on. Sessegnon scores. That Okazaki, though, equalises a minute later. Don't know why they've taken Alkowski off, but Delat's on the pitch. There's only 15 minutes left now. Camarasa comes on, Dyer comes off. Come on. It's a draw against West Brom. It's only a point. A point really isn't good enough for us. And again, we remain 10th. We're getting further and further away from anywhere that's a decent position, to be honest. Although saying that, we are only 9 points off second place Stoke City. Obviously, they've got a game in hand, but I think we're doing okay. I think we definitely need to start getting some wins in a row, though, because we've been very inconsistent recently. Got this big game against Liverpool. We need to win this match now. We need to get 3 points against them. Otherwise, there will be a huge gap between us and the teams above us. So we definitely need to try and win it. I'll change around the team and I'll be back in a second once I've done that. Okay, this is the team that's going to come up against Liverpool. We've also gone to the 5 in midfield again. This time though, I've made a few changes because our Marty and Ben Elaine start as CDMs. So it's going to be an interesting game, this one. I'm starting Ben Elaine there because I've been really impressed when he's played at the way he wins back the ball. I think we need to try and do that more often. And obviously against Liverpool, I think it'll be very important. They like to keep possession usually. Kante starts in front of them, Sané on the right, Mara's on the left with Vardy up front. The 5 in midfield hopefully can work. We're playing counter-attacking again. and hopefully that's going to work against Liverpool. I think they're playing 5 in midfield. We'll have to wait and see. And this is the Liverpool team that's out. So Mignolet, Klein, Lovren, Saka, Moreno. Lucas Leiva looks like he's playing with Firmino. So actually it's 4-3-3 with Sissoko on the right, Coutinho on the left. So maybe this could work. Maybe it won't work, this formation, but we can change it early on if it doesn't. No way. 1-0, 3 minutes in. How, when we're playing such a defensive team? I mean, that's really poor. We didn't get close enough to them. What's happened with the defence? Where have they gone? And then that slide tackle really was just awful. Oh, my days. Already losing. Not good enough at all. We always seem to do that. Have a really slow start. Need to get a bit better at starting games. Better, obviously, when we don't have kickoff. Fuchs trying to get in a ball. And it's not a bad one. Oof, Kante rises there above Lucas Leiva, I think, but a great save from Mignolet. It's been much better since we've gone down 1-0. Let's try and get this one in. Kante, not the greatest of crosses, but it's off the bar. I thought Mignolet would have got to that much easier than he did. And in the end, they've gone very close to scoring. I don't know who headed onto the bar. It was just a complete mess, really, in the box. There's loads of players in the same sort of position. And another poor pass from Ben Lawayne. He hasn't done too badly, though, to be fair. It's just the passing that he can't do. Okay, so I've had to change the formation already. I said that we might have to, and I have, to be honest. So Ben Lawayne's going to start just in front of the defence now, with Kante and Amati playing as centre mids. Mahrez on the left, Sané on the right still. And hopefully that's going to be a bit better. We are struggling to just get players in between the lines of the Liverpool's defence and midfield, which is really where we tend to play. So if we can't do that, then we're obviously not going to get very far. And again, they've gone close somehow. Kante looking for Vardy. It's a brilliant pass. Surely got enough to get through them, though. Oh, no, not quite. And it's cleared away. Another one of those situations where they've just outstrengthed us as we've got through. Has been a lot of those, to be honest, in this season so far. Sané to have a shot. I've never really had a shot with Sané, because I didn't realise he was left-footed, but that's his first, which does get blocked, as they usually do. Mahrez coming inside, doesn't have too many options, finds Vardy. Let me take it first time. Ben on the way and trying to find a better pass. Everyone's running away from the ball. That's another thing that really annoys me about this game. We've also found out again that Adam Lallana's stronger than Amati. That's the second time that's happened now. Okay, I'm going to make some changes now. We're going to bring on Demarai Gray and Okazaki. That means to take off Ben Lawayne and Mahrez as well. Hopefully that's going to improve us again, but I think actually we'll make a third change, taking off Sané and bring on Dyer. I nearly brought on Drinkwater, but I think obviously Dyer on the right hand side works better. But I think also we need a bit more pace going forward. So we'll go with Dyer, and hopefully that's going to improve us. We are still playing counter-attacking, which might not work for these last sort of 20 minutes or however long's left. Oh, that is an awful pass. Oh my days. Some of these players are awful at passing. I mean, we've quite clearly lost this game now unless something crazy happens. It's another one of those games you don't deserve to lose, but you do. And that's so frustrating about this game. On world class, it just doesn't let you score at all most of the time. That's pretty much it now. I can't see us being able to have any other chances. I mean, it's a ridiculous game, this one again. It's another one we don't deserve to lose. And yeah, no doubt we will now, because it's finished. We've lost the game 1-0 somehow. Very frustrating yet again. We don't deserve to lose it. You can see by the shots and the chances that we've had. Possession's actually surprisingly good for us. 45%, pretty decent compared to usual. And yeah, that's another game that we've dropped 3 points from somehow. So we've probably gone down the table. Let's have a quick look. We've actually stayed 10th, but I mean, we're 4 points off the team above us, Watford now. I mean, it's ridiculous. 4 points off them. We're now a good 8 points off Spurs in 7th. Oh my days. We're nowhere near where we want to be at the moment. And at this rate, the career mode will be ending at the end of the season. But again, let me know what you think about that in the comments. That is it for this episode. If we could go hit 20 likes on this video, it'd be absolutely fantastic if we could go do that, guys, by supporting the career mode. And yes, don't forget to go subscribe as well. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Let's end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time, and goodbye.